Anne-Marie O'Loughlin and how she may be coming home to County Offaly much sooner than, I presume everybody wanted her home, particularly her family, but seemingly she'll be home soon after, we believe, the complaints were withdrawn against her. Shay O Loughlin, Anne-Marie's dad, joins us. Good morning to you, Shay.
Good morning.
Can you tell us what happened, Shay? Where's the latest? I know you were on with Will recently saying that there was an appeal going to take place, but no need for that now, I believe.
Well, yes. My daughter Anne-Marie rang us at 10 to 12 last night with the news that the legal people had contacted her, telling her that the claimant had withdrawn, or accusations had withdrawn, and the charges were withdrawn. She had signed the document, and we believe it's all over now, really.
Oh, you can hear the relief in your voice when you say that.
Oh, yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah. It's absolutely wonderful.
You always believed your daughter to be innocent.
I did indeed, yes. I know my daughter, and we knew from the very beginning. But we were, it was just a total miscarriage of justice. And it just took a bit of time to get things sorted out, to get a good barrister on the case, and I think it was obvious when we got an appeal, the verdicts were stood down, and we got the appeal for a retrial by unanimous decision of a 3-judge appeal court. I think it was pretty obvious then that we would win that, that she'd be cleared in a new retrial. And this person has now withdrawn, and it's just a matter of going back into court, I believe.
Tomorrow, isn't it, on Tuesday?
Hopefully, yeah, tomorrow, if they can take it, as with legal things like that have to fit them in. But I believe it could be tomorrow, and it'll give official recognition that she'll be cleared, and her bail conditions will be withdrawn, I suppose, that she will be allowed to
she'll be a free woman, isn't it?
And go to a point of exit to come home.
The claimant, and I know we can't name her and all of that, but did she just come forward herself and automatically withdraw them, or do you know how it came about?
I don't know the exact details, but we knew since the appeal was granted that her legal people were advising her to withdraw. She was getting that advice, we heard, and they were pretty confident, I think, that would be the outcome.
So Anne-Marie herself, how did she sound on the phone last night?
Oh, sure, she was absolutely over the moon and crying quite a lot, obviously with joy, but and really thrilled. She's just looking forward to getting home now.
I'd say all of you at home may have shed a tear of joy or two last night as well, did you?
Yeah.
So straight away, is she going to hop on a plane and come home?
Well, as soon as I think she wants to anyhow, but also immigration want her out also because her visa is out. She was just getting a temporary visas only at a week at a time. So I think immigration also put some pressure on because they weren't happy with the
issuing
conditions of bail, and that the judge said she couldn't go to a point of exit, and they felt that was their jurisdiction, I think, out there, but there was some difference there. But Anne-Marie wasn't worried. She had them fighting over, really. Well,
in fairness, she's probably delighted to get me to the airport as fast as you can.
Yes.
When I just the amount of court that has taken place between the trial and then the appeal, seeking the appeal, is there a lot of costs? Like,
there has been quite a lot of costs, huge costs, and they've all been met so far anyhow. And you know. But
who's paying for that? Like, I'm just saying, is it you? Is it the family? Or
the family have paid. She contributed some herself because she was working all the time right up to the trial, and she did contribute some of it, but I had to send quite a lot.
If all goes according to plan tomorrow, and then say in the next couple of days Anne-Marie is home, will she be entitled to any of the costs back?
I don't know. There are different rules and regulations in Queensland and here and in different parts of Australia too, seemingly. So I'm not too sure how that'll go, but I'm sure her legal people, if there is a case for recoupment of costs, our legal people will look after that.
Once she's back on our Irish soil, you're wonderful, your lovely daughter, because we all love our daughters. You know, will life be the same for her in Ireland, or do you think that it'll be harder as a result of this? I
think life will be the same. I know from the great support we have got here, from the great support of our friends, you know, that she'll have such support that there'll be no great problem. I can't see any, and I think she'll be a stronger person now for it all, and she is strong, mentally strong, thank God, because I think a lot of people wouldn't be able to bear up to, you know, this type of confinement that she was in, and being innocent and knowing that, and a lot of people out there knew it too. But you know, I see no reason why she can't pick up and get back into mainstream again. I just hope media give her the space to do so, because I know at the moment she's not talking to media, and I believe she will hold that position for some time anyhow.
Is that one of your fears, that when she comes home, because of the nature of the case, being accused of rape, being convicted, then the appeal, and now the complaint being withdrawn, that the Irish media too will have a huge interest in it? Well,
they have had so far, you know, and from our perspective, some of them have not been too nice. But you know, at this stage, we would just ask them to give us our bit of privacy now, and hopefully they'll respect that. You know, what more can we do?
Some quiet family time.
A little bit of quiet family time at last.
Okay. Well, Shay, I hope you enjoy the quiet family time, and I hope she's home within days as opposed to within a week or so. But thank you very much for taking our call this morning, and for being cooperative with us as well, being always available to Midlands 103.
Well, thanks very much to 103, Radio 103, and you've been great. And just through your station, thank everyone who have come to our support. It has been fantastic. Like, you know, without that we wouldn't have got through this.
Everybody rallying around you in Offaly, were they?
Everybody. You know, the people that came to me that hardly knew me and just wished as well, and knew that we were going through a nightmare. And you know, whatever it was, a kind word, a mass card, good wish card, whatever, the little thing that just, it meant so much to us, because it was a difficult time, you know, particularly since the 3rd of December last. We were expecting our daughter home for Christmas, and instead she was in jail. And you know, without the support right through the last over 6 months now, we certainly wouldn't have come through it the way we have.
Okay, Shay.
So it's thanks to everyone.
Well, you can take some time out now, Shay. Thank you very much for taking our call this morning.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. That's Shay O Loughlin.